Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Survivor Tocantins recap.
Alright, we gotta start out by giving a shout out to Stockwizard. For anybody who doesn't know, that's my sister Josie. And she wanted something in honor of Sandy, so this is for you, Joe. Hey, anybody know what pace is? I haven't been thrown out yet.
Alright, so last week, Sandy was not thrown out. And
Carolina was. Carolina.
Carolina?
Yeah, you're getting it all mixed up with Coraline.
I'm so tired. She was blindsided, so
yeah.
Too bad for her.
Over at Jalapao, they are hungry.
Freaking hungry, so...
Hungry enough to eat termites.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
They kicked over the mounds.
How could you get any nourishment or any satisfaction out of those?
Bugs are really
but termites
chock full of protein.
Are as big as like grains of rice.
Doesn't matter.
You'd have to eat like a whole bowl full of them.
They also found some grubs. That was
smarter.
I think they were channeling Hakuna Matata.
Yeah. Pumbaa says they're satisfying. So the people at Jalapao are super dirty already, and it's only like the fourth day or fifth day.
Back at Timbura, though, they're looking fresh.
Especially Coach. Let me tell you, I've seen him in his rocker wear. He takes his jacket off. He folds it over here on his little steam valet thing, and they're looking mighty fine over there. Another one looking mighty fine, that Candace, with her boobs on display.
What the hell? She was wearing like a bra and
with
a blazer.
Bra. What was with that?
I don't know. But anyway, Sierra and Brendan teamed up.
They got a little alliance going.
Yeah, so Sierra let him in on the whole
immunity idol secret.
Idol.
Yeah, and they were totally digging this giant pit. And Debbie's like, "Hey, you guys still alive?
And they
what
were like,
you doing?
What? Oh, we were building a fire pit." She was like, "You guys are so great.
We're gonna have a beach bonfire later. Want to join?"
She fell for it.
Yeah, she did.
For real. Hook, line, and sinker.
She's a little gullible.
Yeah.
So, Candace and Coach, they're not getting along. They're like oil and water.
No, so they're fighting about cooking. Who's going to do it? You're going to overcook it. You're going to undercook it. This is not Hell's Kitchen.
You want me to kiss you?
Same night, wrong
What?
That was so weird.
What are you doing, Coach?
It was really weird.
You're really freaking
us
out.
out of nowhere.
Okay, so now we find out that Taj is married to Eddie George.
Oh.
And you might ask yourself, who's that?
Well, if you're a football fan,
you'd know.
You won't ask yourself that.
He's some head football muckety-muck guy who won like the Heisman Trophy and is like a scout or analyst or something.
It's kind of a big deal.
Not to me. So it's time for the reward and immunity challenge. Bring out the wiener dress.
Taj is wearing the wiener dress again.
Why do you do that?
Don't tie it right there.
Tie it on the side. Don't tie it on the front.
All right, so it's time for some 3-on-3 hand-to-hand combat basketball.
Ultimate basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, it was nasty. And it started pouring.
And it was in like knee-deep rain.
Well, this is for a big prize. Not only do you get immunity and a fishing kit and the ability to send one person to Exile Island from the losing team.
And there's a twist that will be revealed later.
There is a twist. So, during the game, if you could call it that, Sandy grabbed onto, I think it was Debbie or Erin or somebody.
I think it was Erin.
And like ripped her bra almost clear off of her and then started acting like she was a bucking bronco and like riding her.
What the hell?
Sandy, what?
It was crazy. And I feel bad for Erin because her bathing suit or whatever she
must have gotten stretched out by a mile.
That's all she has to wear for over a month.
The women were really bad at shooting baskets, too. I mean, Taj was wide open. There wasn't anybody around her for, like, 30 feet. Mm-hmm. She had all the time in the world, and...
They showed it a shot like it was going to be, like, in the basket, and then they showed another shot, and it was like...
it was redunculous. So, it was tied up 2-2.
Yeah, but before that, Timbura was winning 2-0, and then they just lost their lead.
Right, Jalapao had to come back. Mm-hmm. So, the super nerd, Steven, ends up getting the winning basket. He's all like, class hero.
Guys, look what I did.
Yeah, so Jalapao wins, and Brendan is sent to Exile Island. But there's a twist.
Yes, Brendan gets to choose one member from the winning team to join
Right.
him.
Taj, come over. So yeah, they head off to Exile Island, and we find out that Steven, back at camp, has a man crush on JT.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, I'm not going to even say anything about that.
Back to Exile. They had some food, some fire, and a cooking pot.
Oh, cooking pot. All right, so...
That was not even funny.
I know. There was urns there for them to choose from. They each got to choose an urn. And Taj chose first. Hers was empty. And Brendan, his had a clue and a little blurb
Open
in
and
there.
private.
That's right. She was like, let me see. No, private.
At first he was like, no, but then he was like, fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, she kind of forced her way onto him.
So he gets his clue for the immunity idol, and there's a new twist this year.
Mm-hmm.
After each exile stay, you can decide if you want to return to your tribe or go to the other one.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Crazy.
I like that. But on his clue, which he didn't understand when he read it, which she had to interpret for him, they finally figured out that there's no immunity idols at Exile Island. They're hidden at each camp.
Whoa.
That's right, because that's their home. So Candace is talking smack about Coach.
Yeah.
Hot and heavy right now. And she's basically like, he's a gym teacher. What's that? People who can't do, teach. And people who can't teach gym.
He's all, if you don't get changed, you get a 0.
My
That's
class,
what my gym
line
class
up.
is like anyway.
Yeah. All right, so Steven gets back from Exile Island and he finds the need to lie. He says his urn was empty and Taj was the one who had the clue. Nice.
Tricksy.
I like that. That was smart.
Yeah.
It was really smart.
Time to start thinking about the vote because
Somebody's got to go.
tribal council's coming up pretty quickly.
So in the beginning, there was Sierra, and she was the target.
But then Coach was like, ooh, I kind of want Candace out.
She's a little abrasive.
I'll kiss her and then get rid of her.
Yeah. Candace wants Coach out because he gives you a 0.
Yes.
And
He's totally not even a gym teacher.
No.
But anyway.
Candace, yeah, she wants him out.
She's pretty confident that she's not going.
Yeah.
She thinks Sierra's going.
She's like, if I'm going home, there's some shady business slipping here.
Alright, so tribal council.
Erin doesn't trust anyone.
Wow.
Not even
no one
herself.
does. Okay.
And I think Debbie was like, well, I've made certain relationships with many people already. I don't know what's wrong with you. No immunity idol was played because there are none at this point.
That we know of.
Well, I think they would have let us know if somebody had found it.
You don't know.
So Candace, Miss Smarmy, is voted out by at least 5 votes.
Oh, blindsided.
2 for 2. And next week, blindfold challenge. Whenever there's a blindfold involved, somebody's going to get hurt. And then the laughter's going to end. Also, Taj has a little secret alliance going.
And we find out she's got one hell of an evil laugh. Okay.
Until next week, much love.